So, I watched WrestleMania. First of all, it's JP the Outlaw. You already know. So, I watched WrestleMania. I watched some of it. I was entertaining company. So, I'm here to give you my review on it. And then we'll touch on a lot of things. I'm going to let this show go long. I'll even title it different just so everybody can keep up with all the episodes that comes out of it. So, anyway. First of all, we're going to start off with the Andre Memorial Royal Rumble, which Joe Riley run. I didn't catch any of it. I didn't see any eliminations. So, entertaining the kids. I had to get everything together. Big WrestleMania party. Everybody was over here. A lot of noise. Big headache. One kid was snoring all night long. Annoying. So, anyway. We go from that to Neville actually holding the title from Austin Aries, which I think is one of the dumbest fucking moves you could do. Okay? And this is, first of all, fucking Mania had 6 hours. I don't know if I was watching a goddamn, extended, long R. Kelly video. Like, just another chapter after another chapter of another chapter of bullshit, by the way. So, they start off the match with, I think they started off with AJ, but these are the matches that was in the pre-show. You got the Andre Royal Rumble, Neville and Austin Aries. Neville wins. Fucking Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin won. Good luck. You got Kevin Owens. You got Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. All these matches are in the pre-show. Okay? So they take that, in which the Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho was a good match. I caught a little bit of that. But all these matches are in the pre-show. That was up to 5 fucking hours. Maybe 4. But I will say 5. Because I think the actual card was only 4 hours. But 5 hours. So, even with that being done, all the matches I just mentioned, Jericho versus Kevin Owens, did good. Kevin Owens wins the U.S. title. Baron Corbin did good, winning the Intercontinental. Neville retains, which I would have gave it to Austin Aries. I don't know why they didn't, but maybe looking for a bigger spot outside of WrestleMania. But that was just fucking stupid. You should have gave it to Austin Aries. And then they go into the actual WrestleMania card, which was AJ Styles and fucking Shane McMahon. Now, this match itself was not a good match. It wasn't a good match. It was more of a fill yourself out, see what you can do out there with AJ, but at the end of the day, go for what you know. And what does Shane McMahon know? I got to jump off of something. I got to go through a table or two. Eventually, I'll lose the match, but I'm going to look hard while I lose the match. That's fine. That's fine. Vince McMahon did the same thing with all of his fucking opponents. Freaking Ric Flair, Undertaker, Austin, The Rock. He did it with all of them. He always took the loss because he knew that was better. I'm cooking chicken, by the way. If you hear the chicken sizzling in the background, don't mind that. I'm good with the hands, my man. You dig me? I like to get in there and whip it up. So anyway, John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. Which, again, do I really give a fuck about this match? I really didn't. This card itself, the whole card itself pissed me off. This is the reason why, and I wanted to record, like after watching NXT, I said, damn, I should record the night because it was actually alright. And I sat there, it wasn't dragging, it wasn't making me more bored by watching it. I just sat there and had a good fucking time. I actually enjoyed every match. And even on my review, I went into great detail with every match. I refuse to go into detail with this. Each match was 20 minutes except the Bill Goldberg match, but we'll get into that. Each match was like 20 to 15 fucking minutes, which was unnecessary. But again, quantity as they say. You know? Just overload them with some shit. And, you know, maybe they'll like it, maybe they don't. But look, this is what we're giving them. So, the Miz and Maurice match, no big moments there. Of course, John Cena proposes like a fucking clown. Proposes at WrestleMania. I'm not mad at him proposing. No. I'm mad at him proposing at WrestleMania. Something that's serious. Something, if you're ready to take that next step, and it's not just about the show, Total Divas or whatever. You know, season 2 is coming up. So that's just going to be all over the show. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? But anyway. That takes us into the non-sanctioned match between Triple H and Seth Rollins, which they both had their own cool-ass entrances. I did not like... This is the one year I did not like Triple H's entrance. We did not need Stephanie McMahon out there riding on the back of the goddamn motorcycle. He did not need a police escort. I thought he did that like a jab at Bill Goldberg, but I just did. Why the fuck did you need that going down the ramp? Not at all. Not at all. I actually like Seth Rollins' Dre. He came out with this like torch and shit. He threw it to the ground. The torch lights up and it goes around the ring post. It was kind of cool. Not really, but it was alright. I got what they were getting at. This match I was actually into. A good win for Seth Rollins. I like what Triple H is doing as far as I'm not going to take the win. I'm going to put other people over. And Seth Rollins, of course, is already over. But you look at Triple H, it's like, alright, you're at that main event level. And you got to go against other main event cats. And I say it's probably Triple H. Maybe a Stone Cold. Maybe and this is cats. I can't even name Stone Cold because he's not fucking wrestling anymore. Triple H, Undertaker, Randy Orton, John Cena. That's when you know you've reached a certain level when you're starting to get matches with these guys. More so Triple H and Undertaker, if anything. But it was actually a good match. We going to Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. My biggest thing with this, and then all the reality, no, I did not expect Goldberg to go out there and give you a pound for pound Goldberg 98 match. No, I didn't expect that at all. What I did expect, after all this fucking build, after all this, fantasy warfare bullshit, that it was going to be more than suplex, spear, suplex, jackhammer, suplex, spear, jackhammer, suplex. Like, come on. You could have gave me a little bit more than that. That's like, it's like going to the fucking prom and saying, hey, my girlfriend is like a born-again virgin, and she's at a prom with nothing but St. Mary's or some shit like that. Like, how can you even... You can't compare the two. Like, yeah, they're excited because they don't know what they're about to get, and you're excited because, hey, I'm not the only one. Like, come on. So anyway, Goldberg and Brock gotten better. I don't blame the way it was done. You should have just kept it at fucking Survivor Series. Keep it at Survivor Series. That's all you had to fucking do. One-off match. You didn't even need to add that to the card. You could have put Sami Zayn versus fucking somebody in that card. Right in that spot. Or move somebody up. Move them up. Why not? No, not the fucking WWE. And I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just picking the shit that pisses me off the most. Shit that I was actually happy to see, to the shit that was actually like, alright, cool. Like I said, I made my comments where these matches I wasn't too thrilled on, but I couldn't really take nothing away from the match. You dig what I'm saying? Like Shane McMahon and the AJ Styles. Okay, it's AJ Styles, so he's going to make Shane McMahon look better just by comparison. Even yet and still, when it boiled down to a wrestling match, AJ Styles knew what the fuck to do. Now, when it came down to that extreme jump off the top rope shit, he stood there and still did his job. But yet and still, again, a big moment like that, no. AJ Styles should have been the main event, if not the main event. He should have been fucking like the second or third match out. At least they gave it to Bray Wyatt. But I ain't get there yet. Let me keep talking. So we go into the women's match, which was fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. That's another build. The women's match for Raw. I'll do the women's match for Raw, and then I'll do the women's match for SmackDown. The women's match for Raw, it wasn't bad. It damn sure wasn't good. And Jack should have won the goddamn title. He promoted her as a dominant female for the past 6 weeks going into fucking WrestleMania. And then after promoting her as that, what you do? Drop the ball on her, because everybody in that fucking match, that 4-way, has held title except her. I would have let her win at WrestleMania, took it right off her at next night on Raw. Easier transition than, oh, sit here and feed her the fucking title when I feel like it. Or just keep it on. If you was going to keep it on Bayley, if your intentions was for Bayley to win that title, win with Charlotte versus Bayley. Let Bayley win the fucking title, let Charlotte lose her under the streak. That would have been a better WrestleMania. It would have went over good with the fans. They would have had a large pop, Bayley and Sasha, or Bayley and Charlotte, whoever. But it would have went better than what you gave me. Anyway, SmackDown's women's match. Again, another match I just didn't fucking care about. They hyped it up as all these women were supposed to come back from back in the day, and nobody came the fuck out there. Nobody. Not a Trish Stratus, not a Lita, not a goddamn freaking what the hell is that girl's name? I'm trying to think of her name right now. Kelly even fucking come out, and she had the goddamn Hall of Fame ceremony for Kurt Angle. How you promote her as, oh, she's going to be there, and she fucking wasn't there. Drew Galloway announced his arrival to fucking the WWE after he appeared at the NXT TakeOver. Come on. Anyway, moving past that. Now we get to what they had left in Stone Goldberg, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton. Now I was really interested in this match. Really wanted to see how they was going to play it up. I like Randy Orton's intro. I thought it was real unique the way they had the snake follow him down the ramp as he walked down. That was kind of cool. Also, Bray Wyatt's intro was cool as hell as well. But they could have did more with that match. You could have had Luke Harper come out, help Bray Wyatt try to beat Randy Orton, just to get Bray Wyatt over. You know what they do? They, again, think that match was like maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that. Come on, man. Not fucking cool. And I'm not even going, I refuse to sit back and write an official review on this show. Because it made no fucking sense. And even at the end of the day, if I sat there and made an official review, it would be nothing but me yelling, as I'm doing right now. And I haven't even really talked about it. I'm just yelling at where they fucked up at. In the same sense, the only highlight of this fucking WrestleMania was the fact that the Undertaker went out the way the Undertaker wanted to go out. Yeah, I mean, he took his. First of all, the match between him and Roman Reigns, not that big of a fucking deal. You can tell that he was dragging. You can tell, like, man, I'm on my last leg and I shouldn't be doing this shit. Even after the match was over, he went out there, kissed his wife. Just to let her know, like, I can't do this shit no more. And this is it. I'm going to go get my fucking hip fixed. Go get my goddamn hip surgery, and I'm going to be alright. And we move from there. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. And, like I said, again,